Hello, Malcolm, and hello, everyone else. Welcome to episode 27 of the Storm Planet. I hope my settings are okay. I've been having to change them. I tried recording an episode of Subnautica, and the frame rate drop was so bad on the recording. Like, the gameplay's fine, but the frame rate drop was so bad on the recording. I had to go in and adjust some stuff on this, so I've turned it back to the way it was. Hope it's all working. Okay, we left Jolly Base close to the 600. We are going to get to the 600. We're going to do it in balance, and we are going to enable the base. We're going to do all this stuff somehow. I really wish we could have a little more bot support. We can't seem to get the bot fleet above 120 with the current manufacturing configuration, and we seem to be at our load limit on semiconductor spares, everything like that. Let's just take a look. Yeah, we're doing fine on veg. Bars are still mostly shut down, so there's very few drinks. Food's okay. We've got a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of junk. But yeah, semiconductors are terrible, and that's actually good for spares. So we're going to take a look at our grid here. It's full. That's nice. Good news. Water production. Let's just hope it holds together when we fire in the new stuff, eh? We do have those 2 water towers for tight moments. And again, with oxygen, now, when I was reviewing the last video, I noticed that I missed a low oxygen warning. So that's not good. It was on a canteen, and I don't know which canteen. Hard to say. We'll see how that all works out. We got a lot of unhappy, tired people here. Yeah, this Jolly Base has never been very jolly, eh? Yeah, we're in poor. We're in poor, and we're down to 118 bots. So that sucks. So with the bot thing, I would like to increase our bot support. Starch is definitely on the decline now. We have 1 tree pad left here that we're not using. It could be converted into a starch pad, frankly. And the starch would feed the bioplastics machines here, and the veg from it would feed these things here. But that's going to drag biologists out here, which I was hoping to avoid. However, oh, he's looking at it. We're not going to recycle it. Eh? Oh yeah, taking out the last tree dome, forget about it. Forget about it. We're not doing that. That's wrong. Put in a nice pine tree. Yeah, you have to have a tree dome. Okay, well, let's take a look at our pyramid farm. We've added to it. Pyramid museum, pyramid farm, whatever it is, it's going to be big. We're going to take it way out here, man. It's going to be huge. I'm not unhappy with the opening round of it. We've got 3 pyramids and 1 obelisk, and 3 obelisks and 1 pyramid, and we're putting in those lightning detectors kind of in it as artistic, or lightning things as in as an artistic way as possible. Make it safe for the people out there looking at that stuff. It's too bad they can't get happiness from going and looking at this stuff. But I guess the point of it is that it's pointless. The point of it is that it's pointless. So, yeah. So we're going to need a bit more engineering support to get more bot support. And look, everyone's carrying vegetables. Look, there's a medic carrying vegetables, exactly. Probably an engineer. No, that's a worker. Nice name, too. Either way, yeah, See, the thing is, I could just finish the 600 bringing in workers, because we don't have that many left on the 600, and I don't think we can support more than 600. But we've got such a production problem with bots and stuff, and we do have more bot facilities that we can power up. Like, we've got these 2 running now, and they're making all carrier bots in one and mixed bots in the other, and that's working really well. But if we had the staff, well, where's the next closest bot facility here? There's quite a few of them. Most of them are being used simply for bot repair. I guess the next usable one's down here. So we could pull out a couple of bot repair units and put a couple of bot manufacturing units in. Look at that. That person's hungry, thirsty, tired, and incredibly unhappy. Incredibly unhappy. Let's get up to X4 speed here. Absolutely no reason to be down in X1. I hope she's getting some form of happiness. There's no bar close to here because I transformed it into a cafeteria so we'd have it after 8. Because we ran into a little problem. So having the bars open, definitely going to probably somewhat benefit these guys. We're not going to do any trading right now, I don't think. Or maybe we will. I'm not too sure. We're okay on stuff. We're okay on stuff. So let's get our permissions out here. And let's try to bring in a bit of engineers. See if we can staff a bit more semiconductor production and a bit more bot production. We'll probably get raided. There's the sign on. We'll probably get raided before anything else happens, basically. Our reputation's now 1,000. So we are likely to get raided pretty much instantly. Well, I think we'll buy his carrier bot right now. And we'll buy his semiconductor and we'll trade for it with, I think some veg and a couple steel and a few of these guys. That's good. Do we get the penny? Do we get the penny? We get the penny. We'll do that trade. That's not too hard on the base. We'll just keep our little peepers open. Yeah, I was having so much trouble recording Subnautica. And I'm not willing to turn the graphics setting down on it either. It has 3 graphics settings. I don't really know if you can tune those graphics settings. It doesn't look like you can. But, you know, I tried it on all 3 and I tried recording on all 3. I really did a lot of experimenting with the thing, actually. So, we'll take his hot meals, because we're going to do a bigger trade with him. And we'll take his drinks. We're going to make this a big trade. We're going to take his money and his gun. I don't think we need his medical supply. I'm going to take his semiconductor and his gun though. So this is a pretty big trade. We're going to spend some expensive stuff because our steel production is solid. So we're going to dump some pretty expensive stuff on him to get this accomplished. It's still going to be a pretty big trade for them. Just going to go ahead with that. That's still a pretty big trade for them, so I guess we'll turn off trading for the moment. Don't want to get tempted by stuff, because that's what happens to me, is I just get tempted. This should be almost done. Oh, not as close as I thought, but we'll be alright. I think we'll manage it, and I don't think it'll crush us. That's why I threw the hot meals and the drinks onto that one, because we're going to have loadout problems with that stuff. So if we're going to cause hot meals to dip, we might as well order in a dose of hot meals while we're causing them to dip, because we bought a couple of expensive things. I don't know if buying that carrier bot's even going to help us. Like, what's one bot when you've got 120? We need more bot production, basically. What was our status? Decent. So, as long as we don't drive ourselves into poor with these huge trades, which I don't think we're going to, I think we're going to be fine with that. Then we should get a ship, which means, no, I don't want to recycle that distance structure. I want to be on my security things here because they're going to come flying in. And Jolly Base is pretty well defended, and we tend to do fairly well in radar encounters, but not as well as I would like. A viewer had a suggestion for putting an extra airlock in between, like putting security on every airlock, like I did at Obelisk Base, which was better. Much improved method. Oh yeah, there they are. And he said put an extra airlock in between, or an extra air generator in between the airlock and the security center. And that's really smart. Like, that'll work really well, I think. You nasty, nasty devil chasing Deucin. I'm gonna get you. Okay, that's a one-on-one. These other guards aren't helping. I don't like the one-on-ones because we can totally lose that guard afterwards. There, a two-on-one's better. Gets the invader killed faster. I'm glad there's enough guards. Yeah, there we go. That was a 3-on-1 and they just went down in seconds. Look, an armed engineer or an armed worker helped out with that one, and she didn't get injured. So that's what we need. We've got these armed people coming in, so we can always get the 2-on-1s on these guys, hopefully. Just wipe them out. This is definitely going to kick our medical supplies down. But it looks like we've weathered it without a death. And I think that might be it for them, although that was only 8, and at this level I think there's usually 10 of them. So there could be one left. We're going to just hold alert status for a moment. I don't see anyone standing around with their arms folded looking ominous. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that alert. I think we're okay, and we're going to speed up and let everyone try to get recovered from that. Now we'll just bring in a little engineering staff, a little bit, and then we'll fill her up on workers and hope we hold on food and stuff. We can tune biology. It's got some tunability, but I think we're out of biodomes except for that one tiny tree dome. So that's all well and good. What's our status at? Oh, we're up into good. Nice. How did we get up into good status? That I don't even understand. Well, those guys are going to get those meals in storage. How full is storage? 48. So definitely if we buy guns, then that's going to work for us. So this hopefully is just engineers. Yeah, 1 engineer. Gonna bring in, I'd like to start up 2 more bot factories, which means that semiconductors are gonna have hands on as well. So I'd like to bring in maybe 4 engineers, I guess. Sounds like about the right number. Let's check that grid. Power's doing well. Water doesn't seem to drop below about 180 something. So I'm going to say we're probably going to get away with... There we go, it's decent again. Yeah, we just dropped down. Probably going to get away with enabling our facilities. Small injured miners. Sure, guys, come on in. Whatever. At least they're not raiders, and we do seem to have the medical supplies to handle it. Of course, we could get raided again now that I've let these guys in. We don't need the prestige from it, but I like to help. I like to help. That's what we've got a radio room for, after all, is to help people with. So, what's our condition? It's decent, so we will expect a ship. Yeah, maybe 4 engineers, then switch it back to worker, get raided. Hopefully not lose anyone. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got 1, so let's try to get 1 more shipload of those guys in. I'll just swing around here. Dr. H.L. Cordova. Welcome, Doctor. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna... Well, that ship went under us. That ship actually flew under us? How? Did it fly through the rocks? Oh, that's kind of neat. The game doesn't really need collision models much. It's not a game that requires them. People don't walk through solid objects that you build, but they walk through each other and so forth. And it's probably good, otherwise the hallways would get clogged with people. There goes one of the injured miners back to their ship. Nice, that's the last one too. Yeah, and we lost some medical supplies. We got some money though, and we'll regenerate those medical supplies. I do have a push on medical supplies right now. I don't think I have any other pushes on. Probably a good thing, because we're absolutely, like, just wobbling along on spares and semiconductors. Just wobbling. We sold some steel. It just went down. Well, we'll watch that. And starch, too. Oh, starch is down by 20 without selling any. We do need increased starch production, so... I'm gonna have to check into that. Please don't be raiders. Nasty raiders, nasty raiders. Red alert, red alert. I always stay on X1 to watch them. I could X4 it and let us do what we want. Gosh darn, he's thirsty. What's the deal with that? He's not the first thirsty I've seen. But there's fountains every bloody where. So he's going to carry those vegetables to the meal maker and then probably hopefully quench his thirst right there at the fountain. I did put some fountains in there. You nasty brute, Abigail Norris. You horrid jerk. Wow. Oh my god. Super, like, coordinated assault with these guys. Not nice. That was ugly. Look, there's freaking Gerard Samuelson wandering around. Get shot. Get shot, Gerard. Dead. Dead Gerard. Reminds me of one of my favorite songs, No Means No's Dead Bob. Although that one's not about people getting shot. Entirely other subject material than that. But it's a favorite song. If you're on YouTube, you want to listen to some really good, well, you would call it punk funk fusion, except it's harder than any punk music I've ever heard, and certainly harder than any funk music I've ever heard. It's my favorite hometown band from my hometown of Victoria, and they're called No Means No. They're pretty much retired now. They've done literally like hundreds of albums. And it's always interesting. Their poetry's really good. They're just, they're astonishing, and seeing them live is also astonishing because they're one of those rare bands that actually plays even better live than they do in studio. Like, they play wonderfully in studio and they play better live. The core of the band is the, what's their name? The Wright brothers. I think their name's Wright, darn it. Rob Wright and something Wright, and they're brothers, and one's the drummer, one's the bassist, and they've been playing together since they were very small. You can see video of them when they were students at the University of Victoria doing a couple of their early numbers, just the two of them. And it's really awesome. Like, they're consummate performers even then, even when they were just pretty much kids. And as adults, they just rocked it. They have a friend who plays the lead guitar, and he is astonishing. Just, you know, it's not your mom and pop type of music by any stretch of the imagination. It's brutal, but it's also just incredibly satisfying. You end up running around the house just feeling excited when you play it. So yeah, highly recommend No Means No. Highly recommend. Enjoy. You'll get some hits that aren't them because other bands have like tracks of that name and stuff. But one of their good ones to look for is their live tour of, I think it was Germany, and it was called Live and Cuddly. They do some great live performances that got recorded at decent quality in that tour. I don't know why I'm going on about music here. We're definitely bleeding starch out. We need to do something about the starch situation, quite obviously. Bleeding starch out. Meal's okay. Bioplastic is just steady, basically. Well, we will bring in more workers. Are we in poor? That's why we're not getting ships. I'm going to turn off Colonist for a minute and run off and just adjust some starch fixins. Let's pull out some mushrooms or something. We do still have some tunability, right? So yeah, we'll just... And look, veg are piling up in here, even though there's call for them. They're piling up in here because we don't have the staffing to come out this far. It's a serious design flaw in this base. Is the way everything's sprawled apart. If I was going to build a base this big again, I think, and I probably will build a base this big again, I think that what I might do with it would be modular design, where it's just small base attached to small base attached to small base, like modules. All forming one base, but pretty much designed to have separate production, eating, living in each module. We'll see how that works. It'll probably work a lot better, probably a more sensible design. Because all this running around is killing my staff. It's just killing my staff. It's literally killed a bunch of my staff, all this running around. I think I think we are going to end up having to convert that into production. It looks like we don't have that much tunability left. Let's review some of the other biodomes. The game is starting to run choppy, man, like choppy. And that's with the citizenry level we're at. I don't know, maybe my computer really is showing its age. This problem I'm having with Subnautica, man, it's quite annoying, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to go tweak my settings around to do test recordings again. Just to, you know, I wonder if that reduced vegetable production, so we might as well, we might as well go ahead and get some high production veg in. Whoops. Get some of these GM things in. I don't know if they care what types of vegetables their stuff is made out of, but we'll just get that in. And I think that biodome is full. Let's just save. And we'll just tour on around and have a look at these other ones. That's like the starch pad, man. Looks like starch is pulling up again. Yeah, that storeroom's empty. It was full of starch at one point. Alright, we've still got a few mushrooms in here we can yank if we need to crank veg production, which I think we're going to do right now. We're just going to yank one of those and put in a high production vegetable on it. Let's put in lettuce. So speed up veg a little bit there. Because the starch, they do produce veg, but that does cut our veg production down. So we're going to see where we end up with that. See how that goes, because we do want to open these bars. And let's check our condition here. We're up to decent, so we are going to try to snare some engineers in. So Jolly Base is always going to be a failure at being jolly, I think. Even if we get in another 20-odd workers, it's not going to be enough to throw the balance in favor of people actually being happy here. They're going to be okay, but I don't know if they're ever going to be happy here. So that's a failure. We will build our pyramid garden out, so that's definitely something Jolly's going to do. That'll be fun. It seems to crush the base flat every time we build one of those things. It must just be so much work for them to get everything out that one tiny back airlock there. Don't you dare. Okay, so that's 3 engineers in, and we haven't lost anyone to the raiders, so that's really good. Medical supplies have recovered. We'll bring in one more ship of engineers, and then we'll try for just workers after that, I guess. Just crank them up. Biology's going to have to handle it. Medical's going to have to handle it. The guards are going to have to handle it. So that's the way that's going to be then. That's what's going to happen. Okay, veg are okay. Starch looks like it's pulled out of its tailspin. That's fine, because, you know, increased bioplastic production might be a nice thing. We might have to change the balance on that a little bit. Because we need bioplastic for more things than we need steel. We do need steel, but we really need bioplastic. It makes medical supplies, it makes all sorts of things that are useful to us. It makes bots, it makes everything. Well, bots need steel and semiconductors need bioplastic and steel. Oh my god. Ah my god. Working out the actual ratios of what you need, what you do is you just tweak it by guess and by gosh, because it's too hard to figure out the actual intricacies of it. I suppose if you were doing this in real life, running a space base in real life, then you would be working out those type of intricacies on paper, not on paper, on computer, I'm sure. You would have no choice. Okay, we are not going to get any colonists at this rate. It's kind of so annoying. Down to 115 bots? The heck, man? We're getting slain on the bots. Should I be building more constructor bots, I wonder? Like, should I crank up constructor bot production for engineering support? I haven't, because it seems like, well, I mean, this guy's idle, sure. And there's another one left of them, although I had to kill one because I think people were pathing out and asphyxiating trying to fix him. Whoa, don't you dare. Oh, look at them. In the night they come with their dark intentions. You rats, sung Barlek. Morrigan Zoton, you pig. Macon Haley, you foul scumbag from the abyss of space. I hope you get shot quickly. I hope your death is painless and you don't do too much damage to those around you. I don't know what kind of ethic is inspiring you to attack this peaceful colony base. Maybe you believe that humanity doesn't belong in space or something, but, well, thank gracious there was some guards. You know, like, they get that deep into the base, they're gonna start just randomly blowing people away in a cafeteria, like, mass shooting style. This is a bad one. This is a really bad one. I think we may lose someone on this one. Wow, that was super ugly. Here they go. Yeah, mow them down. See, they've got a lot of guards there, but now they've got some triangulation fire on there. That's nice. And we drew down lots of guns, so that's great. Yeah, people are still drawing down guns. I think I could probably pop that alert off. I think we're done with these jerks. Condition, decent. That's interesting. Condition doesn't respond that quickly, because everyone's miserable and sad from the killing. Oh, what? An engineer just died of starvation? WTF? I thought we had enough hot meals in the place. Okay, that's a little confusing, and I don't understand it. But that I just don't get. I thought we had food in this place, man. Like, yeah, we got food in this place. Like, why didn't he just path to a meal? That's really weird, man. Well, now we really need a ship of engineers to come in. Hopefully 2, because we just lost 1 to starvation of all bloody things. Let's try and get that person. It's really strange. Really strange. I don't get it. Well, it's workers coming in. Okay, we got 2. That's awesome. Julia Reed and friend here. D.E. Wells. Awesome. Hi, guys. We're going to bring in workers. We've still got cafeterias powered down as well as bars. Our veg production is going to need to increase. Starch is back. We need more vegetables. We take these out, we put in the fast ones. Is that a ship landing? No, it's just that one leaving. There it goes, it didn't hit the rocks. Wow, I never saw one fly away so far before. That was really cool to see. So we pull these, and we put in the modified ones. Pop. Pop. We do that. Looks like medical supplies are dropping down on us, or medical plants rather, are dropping down on us. We'll see how that goes. Can't really afford to mess with it right now. Got this all cranking. And pop. Pop. And put in the fast ones. I know, veg are piling up here. It's dumb, but we're going to need these veg when we fire up those bars. Just gonna try to get veg cranking as fast as she can. Oh look, we have totally got another biodome. I'm a fool. Okay, well we're gonna jack this up with more mushrooms. More mushrooms? How about a radish? How about a lettuce? How about another mushroom? Oh, how about lots of mushrooms? Oh, that's it. It's empty. It's not one of the megadomes. Too bad for that. Okay, that gives us a little boost, and now we bring in workers. Workers, 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 workers. We need a lot of them. Get up to X4 speed, get on those security controls, check our condition. We're at bloody poor. Nah. How many bots have we got? 111. It's getting worse. Devil take it. Maybe I need to raise the production limit on semiconductors? Maybe I need to shove a push on the bot facilities. Yeah, maybe I need to shove a push on the bot facilities, eh? Let's just shove a push on carriers. That's the carrier facility. Yeah, that's the carrier facility. Let's just throw a push on that bad boy. Actually, maybe I just should throw a push on the mixed facility. But then we end up with a lot of driller bots, right? Interesting. So now we'll go with what we got. We'll put a push on carrier bots. And we'll probably watch semiconductors go poof and spares go poof. Thank gracious we've got all this lightning protection. Come on with the decent. How are we ever going to get better if we don't get more people? How are we going to enable the base and get people to be able to have drinkies? How are veg down to 430 something already with enhanced production? Does it mean the biologists are overstrained? Or does it just mean hot meals loading's getting better? Because it is. We've got almost 300 hot meals loaded. That's pretty sweet. And now we're dropping bots like flies. Look at that. I throw a push on bots and it just slays me. And now it'll toss us some raiders. Just to top off the destruction, it'll throw us some raiders in. And there goes spares downwards. Oh my god! Jolly base! Jolly base! This place has a hard time keeping its act together, and no mistake. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Workers, workers, we need workers. We have the food for them. We have the food for them. We've got meat, we've got veg. We can bring in those staff. We're going to be bringing in 24 of them if we can. Oh my god, it's raiders. I'll bet you too. Yep. It is! I think I'm getting a little faster on the red alerts. Oh my god, now we have to see this horrible destruction. Everybody pull guns. Oh yeah, look at the gun number dropping down and dropping down. That's awesome. So, Timeo Crompsian, you're coming into a nest of vipers. Don't tread on us. We're gonna smoke you. Timeo, we're gonna smoke you. I hope. There, we got a 2-on-1, that's good. You just gotta have the weapons and staffing, eh? What's going on here? Man, it's a mess. Oh no, we lost a guard, we lost a guard. We lost a guard. That bites. That bites. I think we're gonna let that just go. And let that be sort of non-fungible guard personnel. It's one less mouth to feed. Jolly Corporation has to take the long view. I knew it, and they did a coordinated attack. Those jerkopaths. They're jerkopaths. Oh. Okay, I think that must be it for these awful space twerps. Awful space twerps. Transmission. Stranded travelers. No, they don't carry food. We can't do it right now, man. I'm sorry. Jolly Base, look at the triangles. Like, oh my god. You watch the people in the corridors. Look at the triangles, man. We need help here. What we need is help. Let's get those permissions. Make sure we're good. Worker 100%. Let's get that condition. See how bad it is. Ah! What a disaster. We're getting roasted, man. We're getting roasted. Alright, well, let's have a wander. So bad. Veg production's solid enough. Can't enable these far units yet because, you know, like, how can we risk loading them out? We do seem to have people going out here, going to sleep and stuff. Oh, interesting. They're trucking out here to sleep. Oh, so actually having these facilities on will be good in some ways because people are having to use these sleeping areas. I'm surprised. How full are we out here? Not bad. And out here? Not bad. Yeah, we're filling them up though. I hope we got enough beds for the extra staff we're trying to haul in. And veg just went kerblam again. What the heck? I want to see that veg number stay nice and high. I do not want to see that drop down, you know? We must be just short-staffed on biology, and veg aren't getting maintained enough for production, because we just cranked them and we haven't added much people or anything. So we're just going to really count on worker support. I don't have to check the permissions. What I have to check is the conditions. Good, we should be getting a ship. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we're climbing out of decent. Leave these poor guys alone and they get their act together, eh? Well, we just need to get them the staff before we can get our pyramid garden completed. And that'll be Jolly Base's purpose, basically, is we're going to get that pyramid garden fixed up and really nice and beautiful, and we're going to get 600 people in here without them starving somehow. So we got 2 workers. It's great. Zane Hatfield and your buddy Clicky. Your buddy Airlock there. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Ah, I had him. Braxton Chavez. Nice to have you aboard, Braxton. So those guys can run straight off and get some vegetables, basically, and carry them around. Get these meal machines loaded. Yeah, this is like my monitor cafeteria. If I see stuff in there, that's, you know, the base is going to survive. If I don't see stuff in there, we've got a serious problem. We're never going to get any of these mixed meals. Salad, basic, yeah. We're never going to get any of these burgers and pastas and stuff like that because we just can't get these machines loaded properly. And that means more bots as well as more people, so I'm hoping just bringing in these workers. God, what's our condition? Decent, decent. Bringing these workers is going to maybe help us out. Because look at these unhappiness things. Okay, so he's hungry, he's thirsty, and he's incredibly unhappy. He just took a drink. I think he dropped his food or something. Now he's going to go eat. Yeah, he's having a meal, but his happiness is just trash. And that is, you know, they've got quite a few Recrea domes. But what they really have is a lot of bars that are shut down right now. And I don't see a way to turn them on without our status poor incoming. Small group of fugitives, yeah, sure. I hope they're not sick or anything, but we got enough supplies. One of them's sick. One of them's sick. But they're okay. They can come. They can come in. Sicky, Sicky, what are you doing, Sicky? Are you gonna make other people sick, Sicky? He's gone. I wonder if he went to the hospital. Where is that damn hospital? Good God, I can't find my way around my base. Here he is. Here's Sicky. He's getting tended right the heck away. Nice, nice. Oh no, there's Sicky. Remy Heath, the visitor, is ill with blanderdash, and he's also very tired. He doesn't get his Zeds up from lying in that bed. That's silly. You can sleep in a hospital bed. He's not getting treated. Here he comes. Here comes the medic. So we've got Chase and Chase healing Remy Heath. And Chasen's in good shape. All his bars are good. So that's nice to see someone with good bars around the place. Actually, we're seeing a bit less triangles right now. And numbers are starting to come up. Oh, we just got workers and I missed it. Oh my God, that could have been raiders. Okay, we're at 578. We're going to keep going with that action. What's our condition again? We're decent. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. Not sharp, not sharp. Gotta stay sharp. What's our total guard number? 75. Well, we're going to probably not let it fall below that because they do seem to be effective right now. But having that one less guard means one less mouth to feed who's not doing anything around the base. So, yeah, it's one more worker we can fit into the 600. Come on. I guess if you're at condition good, they come more often. At condition decent, they do come. Oh, we just went up a notch too. Nice. Nice. And our numbers are starting to come up a little, so that's also really excellent. Fugitives paid. That's also really excellent. Freeze up a pad. I wonder if having the extra pad doubles your chance of a ship landing or not. I don't really know how that works. Let's hope this isn't the bad people. Bad people. Bad people. Don't be bad people. Be good people. Oh, it's the bad people again. Cheers. I'm not going to try to play that game. I am going to try to play that game. But only a little. I'm just going to slow them down while people get some guns, eh? Yeah, I just made them walk around a bit while people get some guns. That gives our, yeah, see, Luke Finley's getting armed. It gives our people a chance to get armed up. Yeah, I think that wasn't a bad use of the airlocks. It's dangerous. So we got one guard shot up there. But I think I delayed their attack a little, and we're drawing down guns fast. Like, we're drawing down guns really fast, so that wasn't the worst idea I ever had. So I like to see us armed. I wonder if that medic's armed. Yep, that medic's armed. Whoa, super attack, super attack. I hear fisticuffs. That means someone's gonna die. If you hear the punching, it usually means you're gonna lose a citizen. Unless I have seen the situation where a citizen was punching the thing as another person shot them and they were shooting the other person and that citizen didn't get hurt. I think we're gonna pull the alert. Boy, that probably mashed our condition. Yeah, it did. But I don't think we lost anyone. Oh, we just lost a biologist and an engineer, Luke Finley, who just grabbed his gun. Oh, Luke, you took the chance for us, man. Oh, damn, that bites. Well, we're not going to replace either one of them. I don't think. Oh, I don't see the guard turning up as dead. That's weird. Maybe we haven't updated? I don't get it. Yeah, maybe we haven't updated. I'll reopen that in a second and see if the numbers have changed. Because we just lost 2 people and I don't see them turning up as losses. It's weird. Maybe I just was wrong about the numbers. We're going to be stuck in poor for a while because of those guys, eh? Incoming transmission. Large group of stranded travelers. Yeah, we can handle a group of stranded travelers for now. Let's hope they're not too sick. Oh, that's my answering machine. Oh, wish people would leave shorter messages. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh my god. Stop leaving a message. I mean, it's not like it's torture to receive a phone message, but you know, like, all you really need to say is your name and why you want me to call you. Because now I'm gonna have to go make that stop beeping, you guys, so instead of stopping the game, I'm gonna turn off colonist for the moment and just let the numbers tick by, maybe let the colony recover a bit. I'll be back in 1 secondo. I've got a really high technology solution to my answering machine beeping. I unplug it. What can I say? Otherwise, the only other way to make it stop beeping is to press the button to listen to the message. And I've got no big desire to do that. Because then it's just, you know, someone else is going to call and leave a message. Usually I try to unplug it before I start the video. Often I forget. In fact, I think probably usually I forget. 77% full on the storage. I wish they'd send us some people. Some people. So we lost a biologist, and I thought it was an engineer that died. Oh yeah, okay, that works. 144, there used to be 145, so... Oh, we're gonna hold together with that and just try for worker support. What was our condition again? Poor! Ah! And we've got a push on carriers, and we've only got that? What kind of a push is that, people? What kind of a push is that? That's a pretty unsuccessful push, folks. Everyone's exhausted, everyone's miserable. Oh, these more centralized sleeping facilities are just jam-packed. I don't dare switch that bar on. This is awful. We need those workers to get in here so I can switch on the bars. Guys, you have to come in before I can switch on the bars. We've got to land people. These guys need to leave. Okay, we've got a ship. Please don't be raiders. It's one worker. Marcia Young, you are welcome to the base. I wish there was like 16 of you in there. Like, send me a ship of workers like you send me a ship of raiders. Send me a ship with 10 workers in it, then I'm going to be happy. Of course, you wouldn't want that in the early stages of the game now, would you? No, you wouldn't. Colony swamped. Croak. I'm looking forward to starting a new base in this game. I'm gonna go back to the last planet we were on, where I had the obelisk resort. I'm still gonna finish the obelisk. It just needs 50 prestige points, so I'll finish the obelisk, and then that'll be that. If it'll even load anymore, because it's a pre-pyramid save game, and it has monoliths but no pyramids, so I don't know. Maybe it'll like break. We'll see. I am going to load it up and finish it one day. Just quick. There you go, 1,000 prestige. Because that was its goal. But this base now has 1,000 prestige. And you don't get anything for it. There's no free candy in the cereal box for that. I don't think they ever gave out candy in cereal boxes, actually. That'd be the point. Most cereal is practically candy anyway. I used to eat cereal all the time. But I don't find myself attracted to it anymore very much. Don't know why. Oh, come on. Weren't they just here? Oh, no. You're not going in that way, buddy. You better repath your little... Actually, no, I better let him go in that way. Because otherwise he's going to get around the back of the base. We're going to watch that one. Ava Stout. She's probably going to kill someone. She's probably going to get someone killed. So they're on us already. We got one down. I hope we don't lose more people. Maybe having the guards fall below 77 was like a critical number to balance our guards. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh man, this is terrible. I hope we're gonna win this. Oh yeah, we got quite the crossfire on that one. That's nice. Ava Stout's still reading as a visitor, the brute. She's so evil. Oh, she's gone. She's gone. Ava Stout's history. I think that's it for them, folks. I think we got them. I think we got them. That went well. That went well. Now people have to carry all their guns back. No, that worked out. That worked out. Our condition is so trash now. And our bots, what's going on? Like, we just can't... Like, we were holding at 120 before. I don't really know what the deal is with that. Personnel hasn't changed that much. We've actually, I think, increased engineering. So we should be able to hold this thing with the bots. I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding it. It's not cool. We got people who are so damn unhappy. Dr. H.L. Cordova has an empty happiness bar. And she's somewhat tired. Let's see where she's going to bed. Yeah, she's going to bed. Damn it. Phooey. She must be going to a cabin, eh? If it says bed, she must be going to a cabin. Yeah. Where is she going? Whoa, she's going a long way to get some rest, eh? Like, this is an engineer. She has to work in the other end of the damn base. Look at this. This is madness. She's going out here to sleep? What? Good God. See, there you have the problem with Jolly Base in a nutshell. More, if I, you know, it would have been possible to link this sector of the base to that sector of the base. That could have been done. And then I could have power farmed out where I'm pyramid farming. That would have worked better. Well, there you have like a basic problem with Jolly. And that is going to plague us forever. That's going to be a problem forever. Jolly's not going to recover from that issue. But if we can just slam in a few more dang workers, and maybe that support will help free up other hands, and then we can get those bars switched on and have people's condition come up. I'm tempted to hit the big enable button now, but I think it'll crush the base. I'm thinking just those 20 more workers and it won't crush the base, but getting them is... Whoops. Don't you dare. Okay, good. I mean, we need these people so badly. So don't you dare mess us up and take them away from us and kill them. Brute of a game. Brute of a game. 579, we're getting so close, eh? Our food loadout looks a little low right now. Veg a little high, so that's... Yeah, that's what it is. That is what it is. Transmission. Sizable group of spatial accident, no can do. Don't have the staffing, guys, sorry. We're really needing to see meals go up here. Yeah, veg and meals are... I think we'll handle another 20 people with them. We got enough bounce in them. Oh, just come on. What, poor again, this base? Guys, I'm gonna go to my pyramid farm and try to mellow out here. Just relax. Jolly base is gonna be fine. Witness the beauty that we are creating in this unnatural method. Unnatural beauty in a natural surrounding. It's sort of like a rock art, artificial combined with natural. It's very beautiful. Now give me some workers. Damn it. Oh, this is dreadful. And the bots just aren't recovering. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to take the push off bots because it ain't doing squiddly. Let's just pull the push off that facility. Not doing anything. Pointless. And we'll take the push off medical supplies right now. Let them relax a little. What a disaster. Whoa, medicinal plants are way down. We better throw in another medicinal plant pad right now. So, mushrooms. Transformation power. Activate. So we've still got a little tunability on our veg. But our biologists are overstrained. Get that put in. That's good. Oh, this base. Guys, this is such a grind. We're back to decent. I wonder if we'll hit good at some point. This is so brutal. So brutal. All we want is workers, and we're just going to get raided. We're just going to get raided is what's going to happen. Oh, we are too quick. Oh, you rotten jerkoids. Haha. Oh, wait, which one is working? Which one are you going to go in? You jerks. Oh, they're in already like that? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, well, I think this slows them down a little. I think it might give us more of a chance, you know. Yeah, we're getting some crossfire going. That's good. Don't want to lose anyone, man. Oh, that's a one-on-one fight. That's not good. Means that guard gets way more wounded. They're everywhere. Good, we've got that engineer, but worker got shot up. I hope they get healed. Because they don't have body armor. The guards have body armor. They don't take as much damage in a firefight. But if that hadn't been a crossfire, that would have been the end of Marty. Oh, no. Oh, no. CC Fernandez, you bastards. Rotten. Rotten, no! Is it a guard down? Yeah, it's a guard down. Now, I don't like to swear on the internet, but that just bites. I mean, seriously? Like, Arrgh! Damn it. Security arrangements aren't good enough. We need guards in again, I guess. How many we got left? 74. We're gonna hold with it. We're gonna hold with 74, but I wonder if we're falling below a critical guarding level. Actually, I think we are falling below a critical guarding level. I really don't want to bring in more guards right now, but I think we better bring that back up, or else we'll just lose more colonists again next time we get raided. So dumb. Hopefully the medics are going to handle this. Spares are in the toilet again, even though I took the push-off bots. And it took them that long to build a medicinal pad. Like, seriously? Wow, this base is overstrained. And we'll never get anyone now, because we're at 4. Hiss. Just seriously, man. We're getting stomped out here, you guys. We're getting stomped out here. It's really brutal. This base is big. Incoming transmission. Irradiated nuclear workers. Yeah, I guess we have the medical supplies to handle them. That's fine. Radiation sickness isn't contagious, right? And we have the medical supplies to deal with them, so we'll go ahead and do that. Maybe the base likes helping people. Maybe it'll bring our condition up. Matey. So we lost people, so now we have to bring in people to replace the lost people. And bringing in guards just puts more strain on the base, but I think we'd better replace the guard. That guy is hungry, thirsty, and miserable. Keith Tornsian is an empty happiness bar. Just, oh, man, this base. Jolly, I'm gonna take it through to the end. We're gonna get there. But man, we just lost staff again. Like, I just can't believe it, you know. I just can't believe it. These guys are getting healed up and dealt with, no problem. That's awesome. Hopefully none of them die. And hopefully we can get some of these red unhappiness bars off pretty soon, but I don't feel confident enabling those bars yet, you know? Like, I don't think we can handle the load. What's the bot fleet doing? It's 113, so it actually climbed a little. Okay, this ought to be a guard, please. Okay, 2 guards, great. That's good, because we had lost 2 over time. Now we're back on workers, so that's good. I like that. I'm happy about that. Let's get their names. Oh, let's try. Wow, man. Oh my god. There he is. Neo Miranda, and here's the other new fella. Tiana Morrison, armed and ready to serve. Very happy to see that. 1 left in that ship. They'll be gone shortly, I'm sure. Get to our security controls, check our condition. We're still at decent, so we stand a chance of hauling in a couple workers. Well, meat just dipped. Crazy, man. We don't have more people in, so it's just production variability, I think. Everything varies. Spares and semiconductors are actually looking okay. As long as we keep the spares flowing to that big fleet of windmills, so long as we have enough constructor bots to support the engineers in that task, basically. I am considering switching construction bot production higher. But I think 20 is good, and we seem to hold around there. Hey, at least we got money for those guys. So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on increasing constructor bot, but it might be that that's a mistake. Like, maybe engineering would be getting more support if they had more constructor bots. I don't know if I've got engineers going out to do this kind of work or not. Like, you see a bot hustling out there. I haven't seen any engineers doing that kind of work. So I'm assuming we have enough bots to cover it. I'm hoping we do. Jeez, we just can't get our condition up, man. And it's partly because they don't have the entertainment facilities they need. I mean, really, our bars are not enabled. And a lot of it's the pathing. The base is too big. Base is too big. It's an issue that cannot be resolved, and we're trying really hard to throw staff at it, but it's proving a misery grind to get the staff. Oh, whoa, whoa. And don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Oh, they did. So we got one shipment of guards, and then we got raided again. Like, you see how it's a little difficult to get ahead on that, eh? A little difficult to get ahead on that. So I hope these guys meet with a fitting end nice and quick. We are drawing down some guns, but not many. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Don't let them get too far in, man. They're gonna just start shooting people. Come on, we got all one-on-ones happening. All one-on-ones. We need those crossfires going on. Yeah, we don't want these one-on-ones. I think that's probably it for them. We didn't lose anyone directly to wounds, or directly to injuries. We might lose someone to wounds. I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're good. We're going to pull that alert back off, let everyone go back to normal. Get up to X4. And that gives us a ton of unhappiness bars that can't be resolved because there's no facilities to resolve them. So our status is going to drop very quickly into poor. As the guns slowly go back in the things, you can see by the brackets which guys are armed. As the guns slowly go back in the things, our status is just going to, hey, it's actually holding out. Maybe we'll get a couple workers in, eh? Come on, workers. Oh, the grid. When was the last time I checked it? We're doing okay. What time of day is it? Start of the day. Yeah, the grid's holding. I think those extra power generation devices we got put in were enough. Even our tiny little windmill, our teeny windmill. It's awesome. We have our little descending array of windmills here. Big, little, small, or whatever you would call them. Vente Turbo and Grande Vente, or whatever it's called. I've never been able to master those new coffee terminologies. Umar D. Blair, we are so glad to see you and your friend HR Costa. You guys are so welcome here right now. You can't do anything but help. I should have seen what they went to go do. They probably went to go get vegetables, like quickety bing. And speaking of vegetables, veg production is dipping again. We have got some tunability on it, so just going to assume it's natural variation here. Let's take a look at our sort of test cafe. There's a few bits of food in it. Not much, so loadout's bad, obviously. Crazy, man, just crazy. Crazy, crazy. And here they come with the veg for it. They're just slamming it in there. But it's getting drained out as fast as it's getting put in. Because it's the most convenient one for people to eat at, I guess. Well, it's alright. It's alright. We'll just see how we go on that. Yeah, they're very busy machines. It's a good thing they don't wear out. What's our condition? Probably poor. Damn it. Arrgh! That means we'll get raiders again. It seems like there's like I'm starting to think it's more of a time interval than it is an actual number of visits interval. The raiders, I think it's a time interval that they're coming on. So we are basically sure to get a bloody ship of raiders next. We get 2 workers and then we're going to get a ship of raiders. As soon as we manage to creep up to decent, I don't know if we can. Look how low veg went. This is freaking weird. We don't have that many more people in. So I don't really know what's going on with that. We're going to keep an eye on that number. If it gets really low, then we'll get busy on it. So they're climbing to decent. Let's see what time of day it is. It's just in the evening. Okay, I guess they're relaxing after work a bit or whatever. Actually, they're just working all day. They never stop. Hot meal loadout went nice and high. Let's see what that does to our test cafe. Whoops, sorry. Having a little trouble. So yeah, it looks like it's more loaded. Oh, we got a dead bot. No, it's not a dead bot. It's an unhappy person. Damn it. Oh yeah, it's way more loaded. We need some people, and it's gonna be freaking raiders, I guarantee you, eh? can't see properly. Yeah, it is too. Unreal. Unreal. Did not need this to be happening. Drop those veg and get a gun. Like, don't even finish your job. Drop it and get a gun. You rats. You rats. We got a crossfire on him. That's awesome. Come on, get a crossfire. Yeah. Yeah. Get that triangulation going on those. Come on, come on. Extra guards. Yep. That's what we need. Extra guards. Come on, guys. Smack him down. Smack him down. Awesome work. That's a one-on-one. That's not good. That's a one-on-one. That's not good. No, there we got triangulation fire on him. That's what we need to see. That's why you need your guards, and that's why you need your armed staff. Oh yeah, people are just slamming them with the bullets. Slamming them with the bullets. Oh, look at that. Oh no, we got fisticuffs going. That's not good. We might lose a colonist here. And our condition's so gonna be poor again. I could just scream. Maybe we'll do some trading while we're down at poor. Okay, that's it for those turkeys. Turn off the alert. And status level decent. Maybe we'll get a ship in. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? I don't need to check this, do I? We're on workers, right? We're on workers. Doo-ka-doo-koo. And we are holding decent, so that's awesome. Oh, damn it, we went to poor. Okay, now I can find out where it is. Okay, it's this one, eh? Oh, and we'd already put an additional oxygen injector onto here. Guys. Well, they're smalls, that's why. They're not enough. They're just smalls. Okay. Well, fine. Whatevs. I could take out one set of seats and pop in another meal machine, I guess. Yeah, that's a possibility, isn't it? That's a thought, that's a thought. I could do that. Well, it's not something that's going to happen frequently. It's just there were extra people in the hallway at the time, so we're not going to stress on it right now. We're going to leave it. Poor, very poor, miserable. Bots? 113. Just dreadful. My dog's dreaming. Aw, he's barking in his sleep. He's only the second dog I've had in my life. I had a dog when I was a kid, and then I got this guy 3 years ago now. I've had him. He's a rescue. And never heard a dog cry in his sleep before, but this guy cries in his sleep sometimes. It's really fucking heartbreaking. Pardon my French. He's seen some bad times. He's had some tough times. Makes me get a little weepy just thinking about it. He was so glad to be found and helped. You know, he just wanted a friend. That's all he wanted. Well, he's got a friend now. I feed him grandly. I feed him great food that I make myself. And he gets treated good. He gets taken for his walks. And he gets attention and love. He gets to even go on the bed. Disgusting. He's not a particularly dirty or smelly dog, so he's not so bad on the bed. But still, bedmates who clean their personal selves in your bed. I mean, seriously, like, he'll get going on his little pedicure. Like, he'll spend so long on his feet. He's, like, super fastidious about his feet. And he keeps them well, too, actually. You don't have to work on this dog's nails or anything, because he shreds them down walking, because he pulls like a train. And then at night he just sits there and he cleans them and trims them, and just he'll work for like ages on his nails. They look perfect. And that is a blessing, but it's gross to get up in the night and then get back in bed and sit on a horrible cold wet patch where the dog's been sitting working on his feet for 2 hours. What can you say? He has his quirks, this mutt. He really does. Oh, let's hope we can land a couple more workers. Like, might just push us over the edge. I'm not seeing so many triangles. Veg are okay, meat's okay, meals are okay. Starch, ore, very high. Bioplastics are a little slow. We'll go take a look at bioplastic production in a moment. It might be that we need to slightly enhance it up. Looks like we pushed starch up too high again. So we could probably pull a starch pad and replace it with a veg. I think we might do that while we're waiting on a ship. You just can't be too careful. Oh, thank you for not being a raider. Thank you, Lonnie Blake, for not being a raider. Yeah, let's do that on X1. Let's get a starch pad yarked and put in a veg. Head out here. There's a starchodome out here, so let's get into it. We'll pull out one of damn P-pads. That sounds like a ship. It is. It's a ship. It was graders. Or was that just the ship that just... I should have checked the numbers. No, I think that was another worker. Okay, we're going to take out that P-pad and hustle back out there. Probably never find the one I made a hole in again, eh? Here it is. And pop in a GM tomato. Just do that. There we go. That's done. Okay, we'll wait for one more load out here, and then we're gonna back off and give the base some time. Give it some time. We'll get ourselves a pyramid built. That just smashes them flat when the pyramid thing happens, eh? Yeah, maybe we won't build a pyramid. Maybe we'll give them a chance. What are they down to poor again? Ah! Incredible. Bots are a little better, so that's great. Oh, man. Like, seriously, poor condition all the time. Meals are holding fine. We can afford these extra workers, no problem. We just have to be able to get those machines loaded so we can open those bars. And then people's condition can go up, basically. And I'm thinking, like, it's like 20 hands now. 17 hands left to make the 600. Probably won't make it this episode. I'm going to tie this off pretty soon and get some other stuff done around here. But 17 hands left to make the 600. That's really close. What? Another starve? With food loadout this high? Shit. Oh, man, I've sworn twice this episode. I'm so sorry. I just don't understand how that's... I don't understand how that's happening. And that's a worker gone, so now it's 18 hands. Damn it. I don't know how we got a starve. I don't know how we end up with a starve. I really don't get it. We've got lots of hot meals loaded, so I don't understand how we're getting a starve. Greedy old guards eating everything up. That's what's going on here. Oh, here we go. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you... They did too. Damn it. Unreal. You cannot win. We're not... Just... Let's just hope they don't kill anyone, shall we? These nasties. Okay, I'm not going to take names or numbers. We're just going to slay them now. Come on, my guards. Open fire. Open fire. Take them out. Too bad bots can't grab guns. Wow, this is just combat central going on here, man. Rotten brutes. I'm glad the guards are here, man. So glad the guards are here. They do take the brunt of the work. The armed citizens provide absolutely necessary support. It really helps us not lose people. Now, that seemed over real quick. Are there more of them? The game's running nice and smooth. It's only on X4. It gets a little weird. There's another Immortal Hermit bot. Oh, we've got a few, eh? Yeah, that's cool. I don't know how these workers are dying of starvation. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. Let's get that alert off. Get that alert off and check our condition. We're at decent. Come on, workers. We're falling. It's going to go into poor. Yeah, it's going to drop into poor. Maybe it's not. Come on, workers. We just need those workers. That's all we really need, you know? Maybe we need more engineers. Our bot fleet just doesn't pick up. And we're down in port. People are hungry. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are we supposed to do? Let's go take a look at these other facilities over here that aren't open. Yeah, it gets jumpy now that we're up at X4. It's just a lot of population. So we got a bar. Got another bar. It's like solid bars. A cafeteria, a bar. That's pretty much all that's switched off in the base right now. I think everything else is on and running. Oh no, there's something over here. Another bar. So we'll get like one more cafeteria and like 15 bars if we switch on. And bioplastics are in the turlet. Crazy, man. Crazy. Well, I don't think I'll stick a push on them just now. We got a lot of thirsts on. Well, we've got lots of fountains around the place. People are just pathing too far for everything. We may be a tiny bit shorter on sleeping facilities than we ought to be. That's possible. Come on, toss me some ships and don't be raiders. Like, seriously, man. Like, you're seeing it, right? They're just raiding us every damn time. They're not gonna do it, are they? No, we got one worker. One, and we had one starve out, so... CD Love... Get working. Oh, I should go see what they do. Let's see what CD Love goes to do. Going to get vegetables, yeah. And they're gonna have to path 1,000,000 miles to do it, I'll bet you. Not gonna follow them for it. It's gonna stay on the old security controls, yeah. Gonna try to rope in a couple more staff. We're back up to 220, that's great. We really need them. We're not gonna do anything nasty with the place, we're not gonna push the place. We sure need more bots, but... I don't know if that's ever gonna happen for Jolly Base. I don't think production supports it. Spares are hilarious. They keep coming back, though, so I'm not gonna cry on it. I don't have to put a push on them, I don't think. We just need those staff. And it's so few ships. It's so few ships coming in. It's really like... We're not gonna start trading again right now. We don't have really anything we need to trade for. We're good on everything. We don't need to buy anything. We've got some money and all that stuff, and trading's just strain on the base. And we want that status to try. We've seen good on it. They are able to get to good somehow, by hook or by crook. By not getting raided is how they get to good. Thank gosh. Neil Harrington, so glad to have you aboard, buddy. Idle, going to metal processor. Okay, great. Good work, buddy. Good work, buddy. Let's hope we can have another one like him. Come right on in, eh? Come on in. That's 221. We're getting there. I was kind of hoping to get another pyramid up this episode, but I think I better not. We're just going to keep grinding for the 600 for a few minutes here, and then I'm going to do a little run around the base and shut her down. I really wanted to enable the bars this episode so that people could start having more drinks and being more happy around the place, but without those 20 more workers or so that we need to get... Oh, we're at poor again, eh? Without those 20 more workers or so that we need to get, we're not going to be able to do it. Maybe I could just enable one of them, just to get people's happiness up. So that's further from vegetables, harder to load. Let's get one that's closer to vegetables, but it's harder to use. Because people are coming out here to sleep. So let's fire this right up. Let's go ahead and fire that sucker up. Let's see if we can get another video screen into it too. Kinda looks like you could. Whoa, is that a ship? Is that a ship? Is that a ship? Thought I heard a ship. I thought I heard a ship. Nope. Okay, we've activated a bar. 5.5 megawatts, 2.5 water should be fine. Not gonna overstrain the base that way. We'll see what that does to veg and work and everything. All this stuff. See what happens with it. decent. Come on, a couple workers. Just a couple workers. Just a couple workers. Incredible. And then it'll just be raiders. It'll just be raiders. Guarantee you. Okay, veg took a hit from that. Drinks took a boost. We'll go see how busy it is. Keep your ears peeled for ships. What's this? It's another bar that's not on. So I turned this far one on without turning this closer one on? That's dumb. Turning it on too. It doesn't seem to have any video screens. Let's get some video screens in. A little passive entertainment for our people here. Get that going on. Opens up more fountains too. That's not such a bad thing. See, bars are healthy. They have healthy fountains. Oh, okay, okay. Wonder if there were any drinks lurking in the machines. No, but they're churning. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, we just had a ship. Oh my god. I didn't even see. Okay, where are we there? 222 workers, status decent. We're gonna grind it one more ship here. We're gonna grind it one more ship here. Probably be raiders on us. Probably end up losing people, but we need these hands in really badly, like really badly. And I'm thinking engineering can perk up through workers more than it can perk up through engineers right now. We're probably getting engineers called to carry stuff, and they're getting exhausted more than they would if they just concentrated in their own area. So just gonna chill on that. Good to get that video screen in. They don't seem to draw power, the video screens. No, or negligible anyway. And actually monitors nowadays drop pretty negligible power too. I think my little monitor here, it's not a huge one. What is it? It's like meh? I don't know, is it a 21 inch? Is it a 26 inch? I don't know, it's a large rectangular monitor, but it's not one of them big ones. It's not really a nice monitor or anything. I got it because it was pretty cheap, and it has a setting on it for fast responses. Well, in the advertising for it, it said like 1.5 whatever millisecond or nanosecond response time. You get the monitor and it's actually 3.0, but it has an optional tweak setting for 1.5. So I don't actually use that. I've used it. Oh yeah, it's Raiders. I've used it, but I don't notice enough of a difference to bother going in. And the monitor has some quirks, like if you try to adjust the settings on it, they adjust just fine. But after a certain few uses of it, everything turns purple and very bright, and all the menus are in German, which is quite interesting. And luckily I can figure it out enough to find that like Fabriksprungen, Stucken, or whatever it is, meant factory settings. So I click factory settings and it goes back to its settings that it came with. And oh, I hear fisticuffs. I hear fisticuffs. I don't think we lost anyone though. So I just leave it on its factory settings. It works fine. It looks nice. It's a nice monitor. It's a brand I would never buy anything of again. They who shall not be named. You know, I'm happy to do a free plug for something I really like. But stuff I hate. Well, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say anything, basically. Okay, guys, well, we're sucking. Veg are holding through the bar thing, so that's great. We are hyper sucking at getting staff in, though, eh? Just ain't happening. Conditions back down to poor again. Jeez Louise. Just incredible. Just incredible. We do seem to be able to sort of hover on decent, which is nice. We've got a couple of our bars activated. Our drinks number's right up. Oh, veg is coming right down. We better watch that. That sucker dips below 300, we're going to go and do some very sharp rapid adjusting on it. I don't mind it dipping down because those bars add quite a bit of extra load to veg. So it's okay for the floating number to be lower, but it needs to keep floating. Basically, it needs to keep floating. Starch is still climbing. Bioplastic is still pretty static. Medicinal plants are still in a slight decline, I think. Maybe I should set medical supplies with a lower manufacturing limit. Let's just do that. Let's put them down to 25. Yeah, let's go with that. We're good. Transmission, no. We don't have the medical supplies. Basically, we don't have the medical supplies. Okay, guys. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go away off camera and grind up the rest of the 600, I think. This is just not happening fast enough. We're not getting enough interesting stuff done here. I mean, yes, it's fun managing the base. It really is. Hey, and bots are up again. Sweet. So we are going to switch colonist off right here, or we're just going to switch our pads off. Switch our pads off, switch our sign off, shut the base down, put the tops on. I think we're okay, we're stable. And we did open 2 of our bars and stay stable. And only 2 people starved today. Christ. Oh, that's 3 times. I really got to watch my language. Only 3 people starved today, so... Well... Jolly Base bids you good day and farewell for now. We'll be back next episode very soon, and we are going to try to, well, I think I'll go grind the 600 off camera, and then I'll bring you back and I'll finish the pyramid garden, and we'll see if we can keep the 600 stable and the bars open. And then we'll call Jolly Base done, if it can hold stable. Review it. We still have a lot of building to do out here. Like, I plan to build pyramids and monoliths throughout here, so we're going to need to jack our steel and bioplastic up pretty heavily. Anyway, until next time, I bid you good day, good night, good morning, whatever time it is where you are right now. And until next time, bye for now.